Good day, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the show. Listen, I'm glad to have you guys here. Today is Wednesday, the 5th of February, 2020. And let's get off to a good start on the show. Let's start the charts right here. You know, there's an article on Zero Hedge that, and I've heard more rumors on the internet, just rumors, about how that the amount of people who actually really have this possibly really have this virus are higher than the official numbers in China. And China is well. Anyway, here on Zero Hedge, it talks about a possible leak of a Tencent, and they're saying that the numbers might be a lot higher than what is actually showing. So they're saying that this is a leak right here. Let's focus in on it a little bit, and so you guys can see it. And this is on Zero Hedge. You can go to Zero Hedge if you want to see this article. And it's saying that that the numbers on the left don't correspond with the numbers on the right. The numbers on the right are the official numbers, you know. And so if we look to the far left-hand side of the screen, 154,000. And if we look to the on this set of numbers, it's 14,000. Of course, this is from a few days ago. You know, I'll tell you what. If they say, well, could China hide if there's more people actually have this and more people die, and that could that be a possibility? You know, and I mean. Yes, it could be, but I mean, it's all gonna come out in the wash in the end. And what I mean by that, guys, is this virus is going to continue to move on, move on, move on, and later when we look back in history, we'll find out just what the real truth was in all of this. But you know, this virus doesn't matter if the numbers on the right are correct or the numbers on the left are correct. This virus is a killer virus. It's not your common, ordinary, run-of-the-mill flu. This is a coronavirus. Flus are entirely different. But that being the case, we're waiting to see what happens. And I got a channel. Listen, guys, I got a channel where I cover this virus. I'll probably cover this story maybe tomorrow in more detail on that channel. It's called Glenn Travels America. You know, you can tune in there and find out. That's where I cover this virus. On this channel, I stay mostly with economics. Let's take a look at the economics today. Let's open the charts up and let's take a look at economics. Let's take a look at what's happening in the world with silver and gold first. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is the price on silver is dropping today a little bit again. This is, in my mind, ridiculous. The price of silver should be down at $17.53 per ounce right now, with all that's going on in the world, and being as it's one of your two premier safe haven assets. Let's take a look at gold. Gold, in my mind, is the premier safe haven asset of the world. And look at this price, $15.53. It's only up 70 cents, but I mean, if you take a look, it's just been weak, really weak. The price is just barely holding above $15.50 right now. The moonshot that could be coming in our future for gold and silver might be unimaginable, because of what they're going to have to do when this economic crisis starts to hit. Their answer is going to be to print. And anyway, let's take a look at cryptocurrencies. And what we're seeing here is $266 billion, 64.5% Bitcoin dominance. Bitcoin and the cryptocurrencies are doing phenomenally well right now. Let's refresh the page. Yeah, it's moving up very slowly right now. We're looking at 94.43 for Bitcoin, 197 for Ethereum, XRP's 27.5 cents. XRP's doing good. Bitcoin Cash is 427.82. Bitcoin SV is 287.25. Litecoin is 71.48. Look at that price for Litecoin. EOS is $4.46, $19 for Binance Coin, and Cardano is 5.9 cents, and Tezos is $2.12. Ethereum Classic's $12.04. Stellar is 6.7 cents, and Monero is 77.71. Tron is 20 cents, and Dash is 121.07. Those are your top coins for today. Let's take a look at the Dow Jones. And this is probably unbelievable. I mean, in my mind, this is absolutely unbelievable. It's up 300 points again today. 29,141. It's getting up near 30,000, the Dow. You know? With what's going on with this, what I'll call an economic destroyer, this possible global pandemic, it absolutely and utterly destroys an economy when it moves in. No economic activity in Wuhan, a city of 11 million people in China. The streets is a ghost town, you know? And as it moves from one city to another city, you know, as it moves through Chinese cities, and I heard there's a case increase in Hong Kong. You know what a trading city Hong Kong is? As these cities start to go down one by one, I mean, when I say go down, these cities over in China and in other Southeast Asian countries, they got no economy. You've got all the people coughing and sick, staying in their homes, not buying anything. Now, can you imagine if this does go into a pandemic, what that's going to do to the world economy? Yet the stock market continues to go up 300-400 points a day. Something's seriously wrong here. And I think that when it does finally correct, it could be like nothing we've ever seen. It could make 1929 look like a walk in the park when this finally does correct, because it's out of sync with reality now at this point. It's becoming so out of sync with reality that it's becoming almost a joke, you know? Let's take a look here at crude oil. It's up $1.61. 51.22 for crude oil. Let's take a look over 3 months and see what it's done. Well, we've seen a drop in the price of crude oil, but now a little pop. It'll come back up a little bit again. U.S. Treasuries now. What we're looking at with U.S. Treasuries is rising yields. And I'm anticipating an awful lot of trouble. If this one right here, the U.S. 10-year, let me see if I can get it just to 10-year. The U.S. 10-year, right here, this one. If these yields go above 3.25, the economic system will crack. But I think that this virus could crack it before that, you know? Let's take a look now at the dollar. And this shows some fear of investors are starting to run into the dollar. Dollar's been going up quite sharply. 98.28. Let's take a look and let's see if we can expand it out over about a month. And see this gain in the dollar. There she is. There's your gain in the dollar over a period of a month. So we can see where it started the month. You know, it was down around 97.30. Now 98.28. So it's gained a full penny on the dollar over the period of about a month. So anyway, listen. Thank you guys for listening to this show. Like and subscribe. Remember my channel called Glenn Travels America if you want information on the virus. I'm also doing a project over there where I'm trying to build some sort of a little homeless house, a little tiny house that's on wheels that a homeless person can pull. Now, they've made a house like that down in the United States, you know. It's called Everyone Deserves a Roof. or Edor, I think it's called. And it is really nice. I like it. I like it a lot, but it's made out of canvas, heavy duck canvas. And it opens, it spreads open, and it's like the size of a big shopping cart, and they can get inside it. And I think it's a wonderful project, but I think it's a really good design too. But I'm going to try to build one something similar, but a little bit different. Maybe a little bit easier to wheel around. A little bit lighter weight, but that has actually hard walls instead of canvas walls. So it would have an actual wall to it, a real wall instead of a canvas. It's a little project I'm working on over there at that channel. Listen, thank you guys for listening. Like and subscribe. Give me a thumbs up. Catch you guys in the very next video. Bye-bye, guys.